This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer for April 15th until May 31st. And sometimes I may get a little bit farther out in the future. If I get dates, I will convey those dates to you. My name is Barda from Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda. And also I am the sole proprietor for Lolita's Lovely Ladies on Facebook. And this is being aired on Lolita's today. So if you want to take and join in the conversation, because this is live, like I said, YouTubers, excuse me, I've been reading for a while, so my throat's all kinds of. But anyway, if you want to join in on the conversation, I will have an open read at the end. At first, this is for the sign Cancer, so I will ask if there is any Cancers that would like to have any questions answered, or somebody who is asking for a Cancer. After that, I will open it up for a general read, which means any zodiac sign, as long as it's in question form, I'll answer it the best I can. Let's see. So what I'm doing right now, I just want to make sure I'm able to see when people pop up and they say something. There we go. Okay. I can see you now. All right, so this is just a general read. So if it does not resonate with you this time, maybe the next time it will. This is just going out to a select group of Cancers. And what I mean by select group is there's thousands and thousands and thousands of Cancers. So there's in those group, when I say group, is you'll see when I start going. I will branch it out with what's called the astral house, which gives you an idea of what area of your life it's going in, like your marriage, your love, career, wealth, success, any of those things. And there's let me see, there's success, marriage, wealth, career, and happiness. Okay, that's the ones I'm going to be focusing on. And I won't know until I get going as to what area it's going to do. And when I'm talking about groups, there's thousands of Cancers. If you're a Cancer on here and you're, hi, Miss Monica, YouTubers, you will hear me talking. Like I said, this again is live on Facebook. The next two will be live on YouTube, and that's Aquarius and Libra. Okay, so if you guys want to watch those, you need to go over to YouTube and go find me on Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda, and then click like, and then go ahead and hit the bell, and it'll notify you. Hello, you've got a unique name too. I cannot pronounce it. If you would like to follow along with me on Facebook when I'm doing these, and like I said, if you just popped on, I saw there's a couple just popped on. Awesome. The next two will be on YouTube. So just go on over there and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell, because that'll notify you when I'm on. So when I'm talking about groups, what I'm talking about, there's thousands of Cancers. Every zodiac sign, there's thousands and thousands of them. But the messages that I'm going to be getting here will only go out for a select group. And when I say group is, say, okay, let's just go ahead. I'll explain it here in just a second. Cancer, April 15th through May 31st. And I hear beyond. And for some reason, before I even got on, I feel like I'm going to actually be pulling from another deck. You'll see all these decks in front of me. I don't always pull from every single deck. I go to the ones that I feel that I'm drawn to. And for Cancer, I will be pulling from the Moonology deck. For some reason, there's a time frame on something with a message. Cancer, show me. Sounds good. Okay, so the first card I just got was marriage. And I'll explain the groups here in just a second. Any other areas of life? You have to forgive my voice. I've been reading for the last day and a half, so my voice is starting to go. Almost 2 days. I'll take it. And wealth. Got your mind focused on your wealth as well? Any more? Is there any more for Cancer? Any more areas? I hear love as well, but I'm not sure where that's coming from. I'm not seeing it yet. Besides the marriage. I mean, marriage, there is love involved, but usually I would see the love card. I'm not seeing that quite yet. Okay, we'll do it that way then. Love, what did I just say? Love. So we will be bringing the love part into it. I know I heard love. Okay, so first of all, what I'll do is I'll find out how many groups this is going to go into. And what I mean by groups is it could be just somebody who is, you know, love and marriage. Yeah. Well, there's some that don't have the marriage part in there. It's just love. And there might be somebody who's focusing on their marriage, their wealth, and their love. That's a group. That's what I'm talking about. So I'll do a read for whatever shows up. Okay. And I'll tell you, if it switches to a different group, I will tell you it switches. Okay. Marriage, Cancer, April 15th to May 31st. And I hear beyond. And I hear plans being formulated. That's what I'm getting, is plans being formulated or thinking in the process. Like I saw a baby, so it's in the beginning process. So this Cancer has a new plan in their head. They're working on it. It's just come to the forefront. Okay. Cancer. What? Wrong deck. Okay. All right. You guys have heard me before. Whenever I am reading, I will sometimes get the dirty, and I heard dirty. I heard dirty on it. And I also clarified in my last video I did that when you're getting readings and stuff, and like I said, this is just general. It would be different if it was one-on-one. But what I mean by the dirty is I don't cover stuff up. If I see something, I'll say it. Even if it's what's called the dirty, whether it's cheating, stealing, it doesn't matter what it is. It's going to show. Okay? Because I remember in my 20s, I went and saw somebody. I lived out in, I think it was, well, I went out and I saw somebody. I went to a psychic. This is before I started reading myself. I've been reading my whole life, but I've just now really started doing this within the last 5 months. I remember that when I went to them, they always put it on the positive. There was nothing that would tell you that something was coming other than, you know, oh, well, you've got a knight in shining armor. That's not how life really is. And so that's how I read. For me as a person, and I want to do the same thing for you, is if what I call the dirty is, if there's something going on, you want to know about it. You want to at least be able to get your mind prepared for it, or you want confirmation on it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. That's how I feel about that. So I will tell you what I see, good or bad. And if it applies to you, great. If it doesn't, this is just a general read. All right. Cancer. Yeah. Oh, I knew it. I'm sorry. I have to laugh. I don't know if it's because of what's going on in the world. I'm going to keep shuffling and I'll tell you what I've just found. I heard dirty, and yeah, dirty. I don't know if it's what's going on with the world, with what's going on right now, and so many people have so much time to think, or they're bored. I'm not sure. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Thank you, Miss Monica. I'll show you here in a minute. You'll understand why I'm smirking. I can't help it. I felt like I had to clarify about the dirty part and why I read the way I read, because, you know, I'm not going to cover up cards that fall. Okay. Anything else? Just, that's general. That's very, okay. All right. Yep. Sorry, Cancer. This is going to get dirty. I can feel it. Before I show you the cards, I want to find out where this is going. And then I will tell you what I saw, exactly how I saw it. And I'll show you the cards. Is it dirty towards this person? Yeah, man. Lord. Too much time on the hands, whether it's you or a spouse, too much time. It's not funny. It's just, it just blows my mind because usually reads are not like this. They're pretty, you know, they're going off on career and all kinds of stuff. This is talking about some dirty. Right off the bat, marriage. This is somebody who is married. I'm not sure if it's you or the other person yet. That's what I'm looking at. And then I'll go ahead and throw these cards up there so you can see it. 2 cards. I take the cards. And being an intuitive tarot reader, I do not read like the traditional way. I go where I feel I should, and sometimes cards will stick up and I'll be like, yeah, that's it. And that's just what I did. Whatever this is, possibly is either brought an end or it's going to bring an end to this marriage. Okay? Candle. You will you will soon be shown the way. I'll get to these cards in a minute. You will be soon shown the way. I think something has come to light to this Cancer. I think something has come to the forefront. And it's dirty. This has got to do with the dirty. And this is with marriage. I'm just looking at the marriage card. I'm not looking at wealth. It will affect your wealth, but I'm looking at the marriage. So this is the ones that have questions about marriage. All right? Forces working against you. You got the Axe. I see where this is going. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. All right, if you are a Cancer that's going through this right now and you're married and you feel there's some kind of dirty going on, go with your gut. And we're talking, and what I'm looking at right here, it looks like a third party to me. That's what it looks like to me. It does. I heard yes. Okay, so the cards I originally got was the first card that popped down, which was that's what I was laughing about. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the irony of it. Sexual attraction. Okay. Then I got solitude. Then I got the card, the lady. And I have a smile on my face, and I'm, like I said, I'm not laughing towards Cancer. It's the irony of it. It's just, I think there's too much time on other people's hands right now that they're making bad decisions. That's not everybody. I'm talking about when it comes, I'm seeing a lot of, this is not the only sign that third party situations have shown up. There's just too much time on their hands. And that's what I'm hearing for this one too. Too much time on the hands for this to happen. Okay. So anyway, I got the Lumbido card, which normally the Lumbido card, there's 2 different meanings for it. It can be about how, you know, like your driving force within yourself, taking care of yourself, your Lumbido, how you function. You know, you're either on top of it or you're below. No. With all the other cards right here, this also means sex. This is, you know, Lumbido has to do with your sexual being. And in this one too, again, I'm going to point out there was another sign too. You might want to watch it. Go ahead and watch the signs I did. There was one that actually had, I'm feeling the same for this. So it might be the other party. Could be, I'm not sure. It was very similar. But anyway, do you see the snake in the grass? That's what I'm hearing. There's a snake in the grass on this one. And I'm not sure if it's the lady. I don't know if it's talking about a lady on the outside yet, or if it's just talking about this message is for a female Cancer. Okay. The scales are going to be balanced. You got the scales. And I heard a sign. See, this is unusual because a lot of times with being an intuitive tarot reader, I can pull some cards like this, and there's other zodiac signs in those. And I don't always pull those zodiac signs out, but I'm feeling, for whatever reason, with the scales, and maybe it's just representing balance because that's what Libra represents. But for some reason, the sign Libra sticks out to me. Okay. Tell me more. Okay. Not yet. Can you give me some more details? This is revolved around Cancer with marriage that has some dirty going on. And for those who just popped on, dirty is what I'm talking about. Is there something behind the scenes? It may be out in the forefront right now, but it looks to me like it's just like in the budding processes, or it feels like it to you. And it's talking about hidden secrets can harm you. So I don't think you know everything. That's what I'm getting. You don't know everything. No, you don't. Not everything's been revealed. So you may not even know about this, but you have a gut intuition that's going on. Are you right? Yep. Yes, you are. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, oh my Lord. Okay. You got the liar card. Somebody's lying in this relationship. There's lies. And this is not for every single Cancer that's married. You may have the greatest relationship of all, the greatest marriage. This is for the group of Cancers that have this going on right now, that they have a gut feeling. And Cancers are very intuitive. They are. They're water bearers. So they're a water sign. So they sit there and they're pretty fluid with their emotions. I mean, they're very feeling when they do it, but they're very good on with their intuition. Your intuition's kicking in. You're correct. You are correct. There is a liar in the presence. And what is this liar going to either brought down or going to be bringing down on you? Destruction. And this has to do with the marriage. But it's okay because over here, I'm being reminded, these scales are sitting over here. It's going to be balanced. I also heard scales, but I also saw the other zodiac sign that represents the scales is Libra. Holds the scales up. Okay, so it could represent a Libra person or just balance. All right, let's go to, all right, yes, we're just going to get down to it. All right. Can you tell me, this is more of a message for this group. I don't feel like it should be torn apart to tell the whole dirty of what went on. Obviously, there was a third party. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody went outside of the marriage. And like I said, again, there was another video. Actually, there was two different ones that there was some third party situation going on. You might want to review those and see if maybe you can get some more clues off of that one. But I keep hearing Libra. Okay, I'll take it. Disappointment in love. You got the Three of Hearts. Whatever this is brought great disappointment in love. All right. And you'll see there's a bunch of words. There's always a bunch of words on these cards. The way I see them is when I look at them and I turn them around to look at the meanings. It's like a yellow highlighter. I will see the words, but they will glow bright yellow, excuse me. They'll be real bright. So I know that that's the ones I should pick out. I don't use every word that's in them. What else? What else? And I hear some Cancers are looking for a time frame. I'm not sure for what yet, but I did hear time frame. They want a time frame. We'll get to that. And I think that's where Moonology cards are going to come in. Because Moonology cards, the moon illuminates or it hides things. And I think there's stuff hidden here. And I feel that Cancer wants more brought to light on this group. Okay. Oh yeah, definite. Third party situation. I got the Two of Diamonds, and I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Destiny cards, or if you, and any of your readers that may be watching this, when you have your regular playing cards, I don't know if you guys know the history on your playing cards, but way back when, the playing cards, it was when they were burning witches. And to hide the tarot cards, what they were doing, they put them into playing cards. So each one of your playing cards is actually a tarot card. It truly is. They originally were made to mask the simple fact of tarot cards. So, and Destiny cards are based upon when you were born. And I do Destiny cards too. Those take quite a few. It takes some time on those. But when I see the Two of Diamonds, and this is a third party situation, yes, that is definitely some kind of coupling. And do you see the diamonds? The diamonds, and I'm looking at wealth. So this is a marriage that's actually, it's affecting the wealth because of what happened. Why do I know this? Because diamonds represent wealth as well. Okay. This card says it's a card of unexpected news. And that's where I feel like stopping there. I feel like it's affected the money or business that you're in or that you own. Yep. The next card, Ace of Hearts. It's also a card of love. Ace of Hearts is what I got. I think this is going to balance out for this Cancer. I really, truly do. And if you're vice versa and you're the one that did it, just reverse the roles, because it ain't going to go in your favor if you've done this to somebody else. But I feel this is mostly pointed toward Cancers. And I do feel the scales are going to be balanced out in your favor. I really, truly do. Truly do. Excuse me. The Ace of Hearts is a card of abundance and joy, pleasure, love, and fertility. And it's also a powerful force that should be shared with others. I also see this, like I said, the love card. So whenever Cancers love, they love hard. They do. And they love with them, with their whole self. There's no real in between. It's all about family. I mean, you will do anything. You'll go to the ends of the earth to take care of the person you love or people you love. Family, doesn't matter who it is. Okay, so that's just backing me up, telling me that this is mostly pointed towards Cancers, that it's all going to balance out for you. And for a second, I thought about digging in farther to find out about it, but I don't feel like I should. This is more of a confirmation reading for the group of this general group of Cancers that's going through this right now. It's all going to balance out in the end. It'll be okay. It is affecting your wealth. I don't feel like pulling the wealth card over here because, you know, it doesn't feel like it's short-lived. It's temporary. That's what I'm getting. The temporary problem with the wealth. And I keep hearing Cancer has it within themselves to change this. Yes, that's it. Okay. Anything else you would like to add to that? And yes, it's a little chilly out here. I'm in my shed and it's a little bit chilly. All right. Anything else? Anything else that Cancer should know about this? Or Cancer is focusing on the future. So if this has recently happened to you, or you don't even know about it, but you have a gut intuition, your gut's right. I'll tell you right now. But if you're thinking you've already gone through this, you're thinking about the scales being balanced because it feels like everything's been against you, it's going to balance out. In this love situation, that's what I'm getting. Yes. Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. This could even, because of what happened in this marriage, it could even possibly be to the point that either you or somebody else walked completely away from it or are going to be doing this soon. And yes, I know there's many meanings in this card, but what I'm getting is they're walking away. They're leaving what they built behind. Okay. This one is the Eight of Cups. Sometimes I forget to tell you which cards I've got. And then I've got, and this feels like it's more for female Cancer. I don't feel that this lady right here, I don't feel this is like the other party. I feel this is representing the woman. And usually this Cancer has herself pretty much pulled together. And just like, well, look at the picture of the woman. I mean, she's got it together. Okay. I got the Empress card. This is a possibility. This is for Cancer as well. This is a birth of a new beginning, or it also represents, and backing me up here on the simple fact that I think this is more for a female Cancer, not male. And if it is reverse roles, then Lord Almighty, you're in trouble. But anyway, the Empress is a mother figure. Could represent pregnancy. I see it for here for some kind of new budding beginning. A new beginning. What is this beginning? The scales. The scales are going to be balanced. What's the scales going to be balanced in? Love. No matter, even if it feels like the Tower. I don't see the Tower here. But you know what? With the Destruction card, that's pretty close to the Tower to me. Something is already gone down or is coming down soon. That's going to reveal all this. But Cancer has it within themselves to go ahead and just move on from it. It's going to hurt for a second, but you'll be wiser for the next time. Next time. So love is coming back to you. Love is coming back to you. Once you clear out what has happened and say this, you're the Cancer that this happened to. Once you clear that out, once you clear the situation out, if you're ending the marriage, which I feel marriage is probably going to be ended on this one, that's what it feels, then you're opening yourself up to the type of love that you need to have. That's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. And I feel that's pretty complete on that one. I don't feel like getting the details, how it happened, when, where, why, what. It was just a message that a certain group of Cancers needed to hear. And you are correct. And I keep going back to the liar card. Yeah, you're correct. All right. Now I'm going to, before I move on to the wealth part, because that kind of blended marriage and wealth, because it does affect your wealth. I'm going to go back to the marriage card as soon as I put these cards away and see if there's anything else that comes to this reading for a different set of Cancers about marriage. Okay. Okay. Two different paths. All right, this is also has to do with the Cancers that I just took and was putting the cards away for. It's talking about, we've got the Two of Swords. See how the woman's blinded? You see the swords? It's either two different problems that are very sharp and painful, more than just a thorn in your side, or it's two different paths and you don't know which way to take. You will know this, and you will see this very clearly here pretty soon. You will know which way to take. You will know which direction to head. I feel that very strong, yes. And for the ones that you've had the dirty done to you, and what I mean by dirty for the ones that just popped on is in this one, I actually saw a third party situation, and it actually is going to lead to an ending of a marriage and somebody walking completely away. Love is coming in. Once you clear this out, and it's a mess. It is a mess. I ain't even going to play on that one. It's a mess. Once it clears out, then the love you deserve is going to come in. You just have to be open to it. Okay. Clear these out real quick, and then I'm going to see if there's any more with the marriage card on the other. See if there's any other group of Cancers that have marriage going on, but they don't have the third party situation, stuff like that. All right, so which cards? Okay, yep. Is there anything coming for marriage for Cancer? Surrounded around a married couple. Is there anything needs to be known? Not the first group. We're moving on to the second. It says work occupation. That's the card I got. All right, I'm not sure where it's going yet. Main person. That would be this is definitely, it's the main person. It's for the group of Cancer. It feels like it's only going out to a very, very select few. What about that? Show me. What about that? Anything else you want to add from this deck? Success and love. Yay. Got a good read here. I feel it. Okay, so we got the marriage card. This is for the next group of Cancers that do not have the third party situation going on. They're not going to end their marriage. This is the ones that are doing actually quite well, even through everything that's going on. It's talking about work occupation. Not sure where that's going yet. The main person, which would be the Cancer. All right. And I'm seeing a guy. I'm seeing a guy here. So either you're a female Cancer and you're focused on your partner, or you are a Cancer man and you're focused, you know, this is about you. That's how we're going to read it. Whatever it is, there's success and love. Now, why did I get those cards? Because no, don't touch those. Those are the dirty cards. Okay. Tell me more about this. Work occupation. And I keep wanting to pull the wealth card closer to the marriage card. I do. So this is a blended. It's marriage and wealth is the main focus. Work occupation, it's too many. And success and love. And it's focused around a main Cancer, which is either a male Cancer or somebody who is focused in on their partner. Okay, so it could be a cross watcher. You may not be a Cancer watching this, but you're watching and wondering about your Cancer partner. Okay. This is directed towards a man. Usually I don't take that many, but it feels right, so I'm going to pull them. Okay, main person. It showed me a guy. I said I had a feeling. This is focused mostly on a guy. It is. whether you're the Cancer guy or you're the woman who is married to this Cancer guy. How do I know? I got the King of Clubs. All right. To describe this person, he has many, many different interests. They're kind of all out there. He just doesn't like just one thing. He likes all kinds of, and some of it is unusual. He likes it. He's one that also, he could be laughing on the outside, but he could be crying on the inside. He's very secretive, inwardly secretive. Yeah, he keeps stuff to himself. So he's one that can be real quiet. He may know something, but he's not going to say it. Not until it's the right time. So this is a Cancer that's got their stuff together. That's what I get. And it also describes them that they have many talents and he's often lonely and needs sympathy. That kind of goes along with Cancers. Not all your water signs are like that, but Cancers are like that. Not every single one, but there's a lot of them that do that. They go within their shells when they feel like they've been wronged. Okay, so anyway, this is describing that person. So I've got the Ace of Spades. And let's see, let me read this here. It says it's a card of force, power, and strength. That's where I feel like stopping there. I'm not sure where this is going. You got the 10 of Spades. I feel like, okay, this is talking about work, occupation as well, which is affecting your wealth. This could be an instance where with what's going on, you're not working. It's affecting your life. This is two loving couple. This is a couple, two loving people. And with it being focused on the man, Cancer or not, tells me that it's really weighing on them. Actually, you know, when I said the Cancers go within themselves, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Even though this is a really good relationship, very good relationship, this person, this Cancer man, or this man is not feeling like he's adequate enough. He's not doing what he can. But with our hands are tied right now. You can only do so much. This is temporary. This is very, very temporary. So just backing your partner up, or asking, if you're the Cancer man doing, feeling this, asking your partner to kind of, just sit down and talk to him. Sometimes just talking makes people feel better. And that's what I get. Yes, yes, yes. It ain't going to take all your problems away, but I feel that this Cancer is going within their shell. They are. Their behavior's not quite as normal as what it would be, not quite as upbeat, they love their family, they love this. No, this is more of going within themselves because there's so much stress going on. It has to do with wealth and the work occupation. Okay. The 10 of Spades talks about a wall or a barrier. That's where I feel like stopping on there. And then it focuses me down here to look for a new path with courage and strength. Okay, so maybe this Cancer feels like they've hit a brick wall. Not within the marriage, but with this work, with a way of making money. And this Cancer's got it in their head, or this man has it in their head, that they're just like, I've got to take care of my love. I've got to take care of it. That's what I get. And they're not feeling adequate enough. So they're starting to go within themselves. They're getting quieter. Maybe even laying on the couch more. Maybe they're not out doing as much as what they normally would do. They need reassurance. The Cancer needs reassurance. That's what I get. This is a good marriage. Very good marriage. And actually, you guys are coming out of it here pretty soon. And here, again, June. I don't know why this stands out. June 23rd, stuff is going to be a lot more brighter. I see the Sun card. The tarot card's the Sun, which means it's, if you've ever seen the tarot card, the Sun, it's bright, 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 bright. It's awesome. And also to me, the Sun card represents yes, it's going to be getting better. June 23rd, it's going to be even out. Yeah, that seems like a long time, but not really. Not really. Not at all. The next card I have is the Jack of Spades. And when I pulled this one, when I'm looking at this one, I almost feel like there's children involved here, especially a young man. That's what I'm feeling. He could be teenage, preteen, younger. It doesn't matter. This is a Jack. He's younger. I feel like it's a child. And as many know right now, you have to homeschool your kids right now, which, whatever reason, this child's a focus. And it says there is restlessness with much energy. This person needs a ballast in life and positive direction for their talents. Yeah, this almost seems like it's a child that's bored. And if it's not a child that's bored and it's how that Cancer is feeling, then just switch your direction. Being an adult, switch your direction. There are other ways. You just kind of have to dig, and you'll be able to. You can't make a lot of money right now, but there's ways to make money. But I feel like this is mostly focused on the simple fact that I feel like they can't go any farther. Yeah, they can't go any farther. They can't do much right now. They can't take care of the family like they wanted to, like they should be. That's what I'm getting. And it's making this Cancer go within themselves, or this mate of this Cancer go within themselves. It's very short-lived. Very, very, very short-lived. Truly, it is. June 23rd. I keep hearing it. And usually once I hear a date, it's gone. Okay, so let me see something here. Moonology. I feel it. Okay. People who have watched me before, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so whenever I pick up a deck, and these have all been shuffled before I even came on, sometimes I'm drawn to the bottom of the deck, and I am. For this one, I am, and I'll tell you what it is here in a minute. Anything else for Cancer? Anything else? Any other cards? That's too many. Okay. Got it. All right. I pulled 2 cards from the Moonology deck. The first one says, what do you need to release? What do you need to release? Well, this Cancer, or this mate of this Cancer, is going within themselves. They need to release some of the anxiety that's going on. They need to release some of the anxiety that's going on in their life, but they can't stop it. But there's other ways to switch it over to where you're not just feeling down and like a crab, like keep seeing a hermit crab going within themselves. What do you need to release? Anxiety. The anxiety. It will work out. By June 23rd, that's what I'm hearing. It's going to be much brighter, much brighter. The next card I got was balance, spirituality, and practicality. One thing about Cancers, along with many of the zodiac signs, but Cancer especially, they're very feeling, but also they're very intuitive. They need, with what's going on, and I think it's actually the feeling I'm getting off this, because I'm not seeing anything bad in the marriage on this one. What I'm seeing is it's a lot of stressors, and it's with this Cancer, or it's with the Cancer's mate. Cancers are very, very feeling people, but they're also very intuitive. And this is talking about spirituality and practicality. Sometimes, whenever the Cancer goes within their shell, they're not in touch with their intuition. They're not in touch with their spirituality. They're not in touch with what's practical. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but it's true, because once a Cancer goes in their shell, nothing can touch them. That shell's there for a reason. It protects them, right? Well, sometimes they shut other people out. Get moody, get all emotional. It happens. I mean, every zodiac sign has different ways, but that's how this is working here. So balance it out. Take a moment. Stop. I'm not going to say stop getting stressed, because I get it. If you ain't got the money to pay your bills, you're stressed. You're stressed. I get it. But you're going to have to find a balance. That's what I'm hearing, is the word balance. You must find a balance. Because like I said, it's going to ease up here pretty dang blasted fast. It's going to be tough for a little bit, but this marriage is good. And I think that's why it keeps popping up. Keep this marriage good. Keep your conversations between each other strong. Keep the relationship strong. That's what I'm feeling, because that's what's going to get you through it. That is what's going to get you or your mate through it. Whoever's the one going within their shell, that's what's going to do it. Do I need to do a closing thought? Yes. All right, closing thought for the second group of Cancers who have marriage and wealth on their brain. Most likely it's probably, I keep hearing a loss, like a loss of the job, which is not, that wouldn't be surprising with what's going on because a lot of people are not working because of what happened. Temporary, put it in your head, temporary. And I also hear moody. Watch your moods, watch them. And instead of clamping down and putting that shell over, talk to them. Talk to your mate. This is a good marriage. This is not a marriage. I'm not talking about a marriage where you got a lot of problems going on, where there's not communication. No, this is two people that converse back and forth and they are happy to be married. It's probably like one of the best things that's ever happened to them. They're good together. There's friendship. I saw the word friendship, close friends. That's the group that I'm talking about. All right. Ooh. All right. Actually, you've got 3 closing thoughts. First card. This is based around intentions. This is what you intend to do. I don't know how a fly got in here. Okay. Taking steps. So it's taking the steps to get, and I hear not just getting out of your shell, but keep that connection going because you have a good thing going. Taking steps. Yes, that's right. Just taking steps. Just start making the effort. Whether this is you cross-watching what's going on with this Cancer or you're the Cancer, take the steps. If you notice this is going on around with you and your marriage and you have a good friendship with your partner and it's not perfect, it is not perfect. But if it's a good marriage and you're watching this and you see that this person's doing this, take the steps. If it's not the Cancer, take the steps to open that Cancer back up before they clamp down all the way. And it's going to be a mess if they do. And I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So it's time to stop it right now. Take the steps to come out of this mood. And it's not just a mood because I'm sorry, with everything happening here and stuff being thrown down on top of you, and it's like you have no choice. It does kind of make you go, oh man, just took my job away, took my money away. I got to wait for a stimulus check. What? How are we going to make the bills? I mean, it's stress. This is what it all boils down to. Take the steps to come out of that shell or help your partner come out of that shell. And do it with intention. I mean, do it with meaning. The next one is events, creative endeavor. To me, that tells me, at first I was thinking creative endeavor, maybe do a hobby. No. Yes and no. I'll say that one. If you look at this, there's a musical instrument there. And then you have stuff to paint with, right? Okay, so what I'm getting from that is this Cancer needs to focus on something else right now to bring themselves before this shell clamps down on top of them. Just them, Cancer is the crab, hard shell. Before that hard shell comes over top of you, focus your mind. And it's even talking, there's even a camera down here in the corner. I don't care if you like to take pictures. If you're good at what you do, just do it. If it's something you love to do, get up and do it. Like I live in Illinois right now. We're not totally locked down. There are places you are locked down. If you want to take your camera, and I'm here in photography a lot, photography and painting. I keep, when I'm talking about this, you know what I see? And this is for Cancer. Cancers are very artistic if they put their mind to it. They're some of the best ones, I would assume. What I'm seeing is a field, like a farm field. And maybe it's just a representation because I live out in farm country. I'm seeing, I can't remember what these are called, a setup for painting stuff. And the two things that stand out to me is the camera and the painting stuff. What I'm seeing is somebody literally just looking out at the field and there's trees and there's a little bit of hills and they're painting this or they're snapping a picture of it. Okay, this Cancer needs to redirect and just find some passion because Cancers are very passionate. So find some passion in this creative endeavor, whether it's those two or different ones. For some reason, that stood out to me. And then get your mind focused, and before you know it, the rest of it's going to work out, is what I'm hearing. It's all going to come around. It's all going to be, what's the word? It'll come to me. All right, and then I got spirit, ascended masters. That's it. Cancers are sign people. You ever heard of feathers from heaven? And that's instantly what I was looking at. I was looking at the dove, but I saw a feather in my head. Cancers are very intuitive people. And one of the things that a lot of them pay attention to, hi, Miss Amy, a lot of them, one of the many things that people, Cancer people pay attention to is signs. And many, many people, I don't care if you believe or not, but if you remember, pennies from heaven, feathers from heaven, what does that mean? Somebody from above that has passed on is giving you signs, right? Okay, well, your spirit guides, I don't care who you are. Every single person is born with spirit guides. They're there to help you. Whether you hear them or not, that's up to you. But they're there. So feathers from heaven. So Cancer needs to do not shut what I want to call your third eye off, your intuition, your gut feeling. Cancers, a lot of times, will just think it's gut feeling. No, it's not just gut feeling. You know. Matter of fact, a lot of Cancers see a lot of stuff too. Pay attention. Do not shut yourself off from what's being told to you by your spirit. And it could be somebody who's passed on, but this feels more like spirit guides, the ones that help you through your life. So do not shut yourself down. All right, that's what's sticking out. Right here, you see the triangle with the third eye? Don't shut it down. Third eye, that's your gut intuition. That's seeing, being able to foresee. Do not go within your shell. This marriage is good. This marriage is great. But this Cancer, or the mate of this Cancer is going to have that help that mate kind of, whether they're Cancer or not, they're going within a shell. And you're seeing this and you're watching this. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. And by June 23rd, things are going to start evening out more for you. It really, truly is. It's not going to be perfect in any means, but don't lose yourself in the process of what's going on in the world. And that's what I keep hearing. Okay, so I hope that helped for that group of Cancers. Okay, I'm not going to take all those. I guess there's supposed to be another final thought for this group right here. It says, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Don't look what's just going on in front of you. That's the words I couldn't even get a while ago. Yeah, that's right. This is temporary, very temporary. So what's going on in your life, whether it's just the stuff that's going on right now affecting you or there's something else, look at the bigger picture. Don't look what's just in front of you to the point it weighs you down, or your partner. And I keep hearing partner too. So, and that would make sense because you guys have a good marriage. So therefore it's going to affect your partner just as much as it's going to affect you because you guys are pretty tight. That's what I'm getting. I mean, you guys are on the same level. All right, let's move on to the last group of Cancers. And like I said, while you're watching this, this is also going to be going up on YouTube, YouTubers. This is aired live on Facebook on Lolita's Lovely Ladies, which is my business page. It is also, I also have a group called Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda on Facebook. I do switch around, and eventually I will be completely switching out to YouTube. So if I disappear off here, I'm giving fair warning. Go to YouTube, go find Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda, click like, and make sure you hit the bell, and then it'll tell you when I'm on live, okay? So we're going to switch that one out. Now, the last one was love. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to do with the marriage. This is just love, just the word love. Let's find out what this is about. This is for a group of Cancers who had questions or wonderment about love. Where should I go? Okay, we'll do that. All right, I'm going to go directly to the Island Time Wellness cards. Island Time Wellness cards usually, and this feels like it's going to be a short read on this one, is if I get tarot cards, this describes more what's going on in the love situation. These are love cards. What do I need to know about this one? What do I need to tell Cancer about this? All right. Any more? No, doesn't feel right. Okay. All right, so what we've got right here is Cancer. You've got the healing heart. Either you're healing your heart from something that's happened or your partner is. And the reason I say that, because usually this is all directed to Cancer, but this is some kind of, not sure yet. I'm not going to say yet. I'm not sure. You got the next card was passion, insane chemistry. That's what I'm getting, insane chemistry. You had fun with this person. Next card you got was karmic relationship. And I'm not going to read a single thing down here because it is what it is. It's a karmic relationship that this group of Cancers have a question about, wonderment about. I'll get to the next card here in a minute. This is not a soulmate relationship. This is not a twin flame relationship. This is karmic, which means they are meant to come into your life to teach you a lesson so you can better yourself in your life. Are they meant to stay? Not always. Even your soulmates are not meant to stay. Not always. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But this is karma. This is karma. Karma comes back around. You heard the saying. And I am a full believer in karma. This is a lesson. That's what sticks out. Lesson. This is some kind of lesson in love. And somebody is healing their heart right now. It was really good. And it was so much insane chemistry. And I haven't got to that one. I will. I don't feel like I'm supposed to pull it yet. This, you know what? This last one right here is not going to go into a big read because this is just a message for somebody who's on here. That's what this is. Matter of fact, they've been on here since probably near the beginning of the reading. Yes. Okay, so this is a message, particularly, I think it's focused more on one person, not a whole group. That's what I'm getting. So anyway, recently in the past or recently, there has been heartbreak. It could even been years, but it feels like now. There was insane chemistry in this relationship. You thought it was love, but you know what? When I'm looking at this card, love, the way I look at stuff sometimes is, have you ever, if you get on your phone filter and you take a picture and you can dim it down to where you can see through it or you don't see it at all? Okay, this one's flashing. I'm not going to say this wasn't real love. It felt like it to you, but it's a karmic relationship. It was not meant to stay. That's what I'm getting. This is a temporary thing. It was very passionate when it happened. Insane chemistry. You thought it was it. The last card I got was the runner. Somebody ran away and they ran away fast. So you're just sitting here and you're sitting here, whether it's you, which I think this is actually done to you. This was either done to you or it was, yeah, it feels more like it was done to Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. Just know that what I'm looking at right here, it's not showing me, with it being a karmic relationship, this relationship was a lesson for you to grow, to become stronger, to develop yourself emotionally more. It was not meant to stay. And I just got cold chills. Yeah, no, it was not meant to stay. It was there to teach you a lesson. And I keep hearing growing up for some reason. And that's not a bad thing. And this is not growing up like, I got to get growing. No, it's emotionally. It helped you grow emotionally to see what you do and do not want. And somebody ran away. They ran away fast. But they left you with having to heal your heart. And that's what you're working on right now. You're still working through it. Your karmic cycle's almost done, but you've got to let this go. Because right now I keep hearing a yearning heart. It's one of those steps. I mean, I don't even know how to explain that. I don't. I really truly don't, because let me explain that one, why I said that, because every individual person is completely different. And when you have a life lesson that comes into your life, when it especially comes to love, nobody can tell you how you feel. Nobody can tell you how to heal from whatever happened. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's something you just have to go through, and you have to work out in your own head, your own soul, what's right for you. And the pain will continue until you learn your lesson. And I hear emotionally growing. This person is emotionally, this group of cancers is emotionally growing. This is actually making you stronger. You just have to let it happen. I do feel, and this was off by itself, this is somebody who ran. That's what I'm getting. Do you want to add anything to that? So yeah, don't ever let anybody tell you, especially if you feel like you're in a soulmate relationship, a twin flame relationship. Do be mindful that there is a such thing as a false twin flame as well. Might want to look that one up. Be careful with that one. Then you've got your karmic relationship. Pay attention to signs when stuff happens. But nobody can do this. Nobody can give you the answers to it. You have the answers within yourself. It still feels raw. Feels like somebody's rubbing some lemon in it. But actually, it's in your head. For every emotional scar that's going on with this, and I hate to put it that way, it's actually making you a stronger person. I'm sorry to say, that kind of sucks. Anything you want to add to it? Anything? It almost feels complete. And I feel that the person who is watching this, and it was meant for one person, that's what I feel. They're like, yep, what do I do? What do I do? I keep turning around, wheels in the head. Nobody can fix it but you. No one. And you can't just fix it overnight. You're actually going to have to heal yourself, and you have to work through it. Is there anything else for this person? I'm feeling like it's complete. My cards. No. Nothing else for this person. No. So I'm going to leave it right here. I'm not going to do a closing thought on this one because it was for one particular person. No, there's nothing else that should go with it. It's just cut and dried. That's how it rolls. Yep. The card that flew up for this person is if you can let this pass. And I hear this is a past thing. This is not something that just recently all of a sudden happened. If it did, I'll be surprised. Right here, success and love. If you can heal your heart from this and grow from this experience, then real love will come. Open it up, because you may even have it standing in front of you, and you're just not seeing it because you're just so closed off and still so hurt, and you haven't quite learned your lesson. I know that sounds harsh, but okay. That's where I'm going to end it on that one. Okay, Cancers. I will take 2 questions from Cancer. It has to be Cancer sign. 2 questions. And I see one of them here. Oh, my Lord. All right, Amy, here we go. I feel like rolling my sleeves up for you. Still on there, Amy? Let me know you're still on there. I'm reading you. Okay, Amy, I got one hint for you. Okay, you can figure out who this person is. And if it's both of them, then I'll just take and I'll do it again. But it feels like it's directed at one person with the light-haired spectrum. You asked which one. I got the Warrior card. But to me, it's not like I'm taking on the warrior stance. No, and not here. This is representing a man. In his younger age, he used to be in the military. A military type person. Yes, I don't feel police officer. That's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling military. This person has a military background. Amy, are you there? Let me know if you're there. I'm answering the question. All right. It talks about how you took and liberated yourself from this person. Is it this person? Yes. It's somebody you've already left. Yeah. It's talking about somebody from your past. Somebody you have literally cut the strings to. I got cold chills. Yeah. So the answer to your question is, it's the original one. 43 years. That's what I'm getting. The beauty. This is how you felt. Not all the time when you were with this person, but you felt more within your element with this person. You felt more yourself. I feel you feel lost, alone, even though you could be with somebody. I don't know. I haven't talked to you for a while, so I don't know your situation. But for the question you asked, it's talking about the original one, 43 years. The one you totally cut off the marriage from. That's the one. All right, I hope that answered your question. All right, we're going to open this up for any zodiac signs. I'll take a couple questions. And if I don't get questions, then I'm going to pop off here. And then I will be scooting over to YouTube to do Aquarius and Libra, which I will try to post links on Facebook. If you want to go over there and watch it, you can. Anybody else? Any zodiac sign? Any questions? Any zodiac signs? Last call. All right, nobody's going to ask a question beyond Miss Amy. Then I'm going to go ahead and end Cancers here. And then, like I said, the next ones will not be live on Facebook. It will be over at YouTube. It'll be on YouTube, Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda. Just go to YouTube, find me. It has the same picture that I have on Facebook. Click like and make sure you hit the bell for subscribe. And then it'll tell you when I come on. Now, I won't be able to converse like I am right now, but I thought about that because you have to have like 1,000 subscribers. I thought about that. We can try it. Is, underneath YouTube, you have comments. So go down to the comment box and then I'll see. It'll notify me when there's a comment. And we'll try it like that. There's always ways around to doing stuff. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. And like I said, heading to YouTube. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.